Right, I've no idea how I've managed it, but there you go. Once you get all the camping gear in. I don't know how much of it you can actually see. But obviously when the tent's set up, I'll give you a tour. Right, let's go. Right, we're off. Just come through the Tyne Tunnel. We're approaching the Tesco's roundabout roadwork, so it might be a little bit slow for a bit. Yeah. But it should take door to door 3 hours, roughly, to get to Withernsea, which is it's past Hull, it's on the east coast, right on the corner where the Humber goes into the North Sea. So that's where we're heading. So we'll have a good time, hopefully. We're right in the back, boys.
Yeah, it's going to take a long journey for 3 hours. That's
right. So hopefully there's not too much in the way of roadworks or traffic. It's just approaching 1:30. So
we'll still be out of school, but we won't come in there.
I pick them up at lunchtime, so we'll get head off early. So hopefully get there 4:30ish, get the tent pitched up, get set up, take it to 5:30, and then we can get what tea. So see you in a bit. We've made it to Withernsea Sands. So
that was nearly a long journey.
2 seconds. You what?
It was a long journey there.
It was 3 hours long, wasn't it? Are you scoffing already? What? So this is where we are. Park.
Thank you very much.
Stuff where it's a bit bumpy, our pitch, like, but I suppose it's all part of the fun, isn't it? So it's the brand spanking new 6-man camper hailing 6 tent, which I'm going to attempt to erect for the first time in my life. So I'll see you in a bit. About 3/4 putting the tent up, right, and I noticed this. Hang on. Yeah. Right, this is the canopy area, right? What's this? All of that. So I've been at reception to report it, so I'll give them a chance. If it's not cleaned up shortly, it'll be kicking off. So see what happens. Right, dude's been around here. Get rid of all the glass. So there might be the odd little bit, but we'll just be careful. So came around very, very promptly. So that's fair enough. I'll let them off this time. It's not their fault. Some knacker decided to hire a bottle down. Right, I must crack on with this tent. Right, finally up. Just need to open it up and see what it looks like inside. I need to put the bedrooms in there. That's it. Spacious. Let's get the bedrooms in. Sick of me life. This is just the first one. I still got to put the gun yet. Good workout at least. Tent. I'll give you a full tour when everything's set up, like. Right, so we're finally done.
Hot dogs.
I'm going to do hot dogs. I've been thinking busting for hot dogs. It took about 2 hours to set it up, get everything in. It's still work in progress. It's still, obviously, we still need to decide what's going on.
But I'm opening it.
Stuff there. I think in the future, if I'm going to do this regularly, I'll get a what? The wasp?
There's a wasp.
That's not a wasp.
What?
That's snout. That. I think in the future I'll get a little cupboardy thing to put the clothes in.
And then we're going to the clubhouse.
Aye. Here's the kitchen.
It.
All right.
But what
listen, I'm just talking to the viewers. Right. There's the kitchen. And for those concerned, it's sort of plenty of air, ventilation, so it's perfectly safe to do that.
Here's Jumanji.
All the scran.
Oh, Jumanji.
Table and chairs. This is what we're going to do. You can have 2 bedrooms if you want, but I've decided just to have it all as one. Like I've got in the middle.
Whoa.
And one of these dudes on either side. Right. They're dead excited because they've got Jumanji.
Got a timer.
Anyway, I'm going to get the hot dogs on. So in a bit.
To the clubhouse.
I'm going to have a beard. There we go. There's a tent. I maybe it's a little chilly. They had hot
And I
dogs.
just saw a baby seagull.
Yeah.
What 3 hot dogs?
So we're going to check the clubhouse out.
Yeah.
Not that there's much going on, like the virus.
But I've
social
already
distancing.
saw. And his cooking is the best. Yeah.
Right.
It is. Oh.
4 months since my last one.
What?
I said I'm saying 4 months since my last one.
Yeah. 4 months.
It took half an hour to get it because they're doing table service and it's quite busy. Although not as busy as it would be, but it's busy enough for social distancing. So he's doing. Wait half an hour for someone to take our order, but never mind, we've got one. Right, it's about 10 o'clock, we're in bed now. We've got Isaac that side. We've got Benny that side. Trouble with being right next to the park is that there's a load of bloody youths goofing about on the zip wire, shouting and swearing, which is disappointing for a holiday park. But what can you do, really? The parents are obviously in the clubhouse getting wasted, and they're just left to. Could be wrong. It could be locals that have just local kids that have just walked in and just. I don't know. Disappointing, but as I say, now you can do. So I'm gonna stick my headphones in, watch a bit of YouTube until they bugger off, and then hopefully get a bit of kip and then see what tomorrow brings. Bacon sandwiches definitely, and a cup of tea, and then the dreaded visit to the public toilets. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Morning. It's about 7:30. I've been awake since about 4 o'clock because the ruddy seagulls. But breakfast time. I didn't show you the state of the tent because it's just so unorganised, and the missus would probably have a heart attack. So
What time did they wake up?
5:30 or something. You woke up. So yeah, the old kettle on. Here's Isaac coming back from the toilet block. Trying to get used to his new flip-flops. Brew time. Ooh. So this afternoon I've got the twins booked in. It's called Nature Rangers. Apparently they go on a little trail and look for bugs, play bug bingo and stuff like that. So I thought that would keep them busy for half an hour. And the match was on tonight, so I'll just sit and watch that while they play with their new mates. Alright. In for a shower, feel a bit more fresh. Aye, just chilling out. See what the day brings. Isaac?
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just putting on a horse.
Hey, baby. Matter?
Didn't like it.
Oh, you feel a bit funny? Going on the roundabout?
I don't feel like it.
Yeah. Right, we're doing this thing called Nature Ranger, where we've got to go and look for different styles of leaves and creatures and stuff. So we're looking for the frog area. Ah, to the pond. Here we go. This is the pond area. This is where the froggies will be. I hate frogs. If I see a frog, I'll run.
I see something pink.
Ugh, what are you doing? Isaac? What are you doing?
Finding worms.
Finding worms. Whoa. Well, Benny, aren't you looking at a different area?
No, he's allowed to help.
Is he? Isn't that cheating?
Nope.
Found a worm yet?
Not yet.
These nettles. I hate worms.
Wait, dig a bit deeper. Okay, see if you can find one. Keep your eyes ahead of you, lads. You cannot beat a cup of tea done on the camping stove. And unfortunately the whistle's broken, but it looks like it's done. So I'm going to go and make it and drink it. That's where we're staying. Yeah. So it's Thursday now. What happened yesterday? Not a lot, just chilled. Did that nature thing. Went back to the tent, tried to have a barbecue, but I used a disposable barbecue. That's been in my garage for 4 years. So I did that. Went to the clubhouse so the kids could do all the kids' stuff, you know. In the afternoon I noticed that they sold Carling Premier, my all-time favourite drink, on draft. So I went there, ordered 2 pints of it, but they didn't have any left. So that was that. And I sat and watched the match on my phone, which wasn't really anything to write home about. And then after that, just had a bottle of Budweiser and turned in. It was quite a peaceful night last night, actually. There was one sort of caravan with an awning which were dead loud, and the bloke obviously thought he was Elvis, singing very loud, but 10 o'clock on the dot he turned it off. So apart from that, it was a pretty peaceful night and had a good solid 8 hours kip. Got up this morning, had bacon sarnie, a cup of tea, went to the clubhouse with the kids to do some more crafty stuff with them, and it's about 1 o'clock. We're just having to wander down to the beach, maybe get an ice cream. So the beach is allegedly just down here. What do you think so far, lads? How do you think camping's going?
Good.
Yeah?
We're going tomorrow.
Oh no, we've got to go
We
home.
need some honey cereal.
We're going home tomorrow. So we're heading down that way towards the beach. But I think it's quite a long beach, so I don't know where the nearest ice cream outlet is.
But we still want to like go.
Yeah, we'll still go, we'll have a splash.
Yeah. And
So
we
I?
can like make some like sandcastles with our hands because we don't have.
No, I'm going to buckets and spades. I didn't have enough room in the car. Right, let's see what's happening then. So it appears we're walking on a derelict road. I think that's the way we've got to go. Right idea. I might, careful, when I go home, I'll go on Google Earth on the time history thing and have a look and see what used to be here, see if there's any remains. But aye, it's interesting. Could be a public toilet judging by the tiles. I think this is a public toilet because you can see there where all the pipes were. So let's move. I think I'm in the ladies. Come on, this way. I thought I'd found a skull, but it's just in a.
It's just a.
It's like a massive toadstool.
No, I think that's what it is.
How
It's
then?
like a mask, like someone's hacking.
No, that's an old toadstool or a mushroom there.
It looks like an eye.
Fungus, bit of fungus.
Me.
Yeah. Good news, we've found the beach. Bad news is, we're on a blinking cliff. Boys, stay away from the edge. So I'm going to have to find a way down. So, not really a lot going on here, is there? So I think we need to be going further south. You reckon he knows the tide's gone out?
Oh, Dad, I can make hidden.
Now there in the distance you can see Withernsea Lighthouse, which is it's an inland lighthouse in the middle of a housing estate. But it's quite tall, probably about the same height as St Mary's. Sorry, it's wobbling a bit, it's just I've got it zoomed in. And there's a lighthouse museum there, which is obviously closed at the minute due to COVID and that.
Even this like the one with the outfit there.
I know, isn't it? It looks very similar. But it's a different shape, it's not completely round. See if I can get a close up of it later. But there's a lighthouse museum in there, which I would have gone to had it been open. Right, onwards. Right, finally made it down to the shore. As you can see, south, north, and there's them two gonna go for a dip, and I bet they don't last very long. Let's see what guns on there. Just want an ice cream shop? Gotta be one, surely. I'm not the story of these rocks.
Really, you really wanted to go in the sea though?
Go on, there's a smooth bit there for you to go to the sea if you want. Today's quiz question anyway, if you have any idea what this is, actually I think I've just answered it myself. I said I would railway line by the looks of it. It must be some kind of industry here where they've maybe fishing or salt or something. Now they've loaded the stuff onto the tracks, and I wonder if there's a tunnel under there. Interesting. If you've got any other theories, or if you actually know, then leave a comment. This is unusual. Let's see this sort of thing before. Again, if you've any idea what the crack is here, just leave a comment. Right, we walk all the way down here, come to this area, and apparently there's an ice cream shop because there's people eating ice creams, so let's go. Right, we finally managed to find an ice cream venue just behind those pierhead towers, they're called. There's like one of those bike ice cream little one-man band efforts. It's quite nice, had a very cherry flavour, that's what it was called. It's tasty. I was too excited, I forgot to get some footage of it. But lads are just playing on the beach for another half an hour, and then we'll head back to the tent, I think. Just discovered this, I'm going to go and check it out. Oh, that was exciting, just a bloody sewer. Right, never mind then. We got some live fisherman action going on here. And they're off. Somebody's tea in a couple of hours probably. Bit of batter. So got back in from the beach and showered the lads because they were covered in sand. Went for a couple of pints at the clubhouse. It was actually a good laugh. They had obviously soft drinks. But yeah, it was nice just sitting in, chilling, taught them how to play shove halfpenny, which was a laugh, and just chill. Got the sausages on now for our last meal of the trip. And again, sausages, bacon and beans, cup of tea. Let's crack on. There we are, dinner in full swing. Kind of beat the smell of cooking sausages and bacon and stuff on a campsite. Class. This is the life. Bacon, sausage, beans mixed up with a bit of bread and butter. This two lads took it in as well. Minus the bacon. Alright?
You want some boys to get good boys to get presents.
What are you talking about? He's a funny, isn't he? Aye.
Oh, you little boy.
They going back in the park then or what?
I'll go.
No, do you want to go and practice on the bike? No?
I don't know how to ride it.
Well, practice, you'll never learn if you don't try. Isaac couldn't ride a bike 2 weeks ago, but now he's an expert. He's the next Matt Hoffman.
Okay.
Good lad. Right, I'm going to tuck into this. Well,
What's
see you soon.
What's this?
Go on then. If you can hear that racket in the background, it's been going on for about 20 minutes. Motorbikes. Must be on that wasteland that we walked through before. Must be some like young'uns. Where are you? Go on, you can do it, Benny. You can do it. Look at that, man. See, you can do it. Hey, nearly. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. Right. I have to get a bit of organisation going on here. Ready to pop them in the car in the morning. Because we've got to be away by 10. So aye, it's been a tiny little trip. So I'm going to pump the air beds up again because they've just deflated a little bit. And then I'm going to turn in. We'll see you in the morning. Morning. This is the thing I hate about camping is the last day, or the morning of the day we leave. Sorry, I was walking out, I'm talking gibberish. 8 o'clock, I've got 2 hours to pull myself together, grab a bit of breakfast, go for a wee, and then pack up. And obviously I've never put this tent away before, so it's going to be a laugh. And then there's the rigmarole of trying to get it all back in the bag, because it's almost impossible to put the tent back in the tent bag. So I've got that to do. 3-hour drive home and then unpack. So we'll have a glorious day today. But I've got the pub tonight for a meeting with the football coaches, so something to look forward to. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, it's 10 o'clock. I should be gone, but I'm not quite gone. I forgot to bring a bloody dustpan and brush, so I've got all this crud to look forward to next time we go camping. Anyway, better crack on. Everything's packed more or less. Everything's out. It's just the fridge which I left at the last minute. Everything's gone. I'm ready to go. So best crack on. Impossible. Just impossible to roll it up and fit it in that daft bag. Like, why can't they make the bags bigger? It's absolutely ludicrous. So I'm going to try and just squeeze it in the car later. Hey, all packed, ready to hit the road. Right, we're off back home then. It's been a nice few days. Shame I couldn't get the tent back in the bag. That's a headache I'm going to have to deal with before we come camping again. I take it to my mother's and stick it in the garden and just figure out how it works. So I've got to remember the way home now. What I'll do is, before I sign off, I'll let you see the Humber Bridge, because we'll go under it on the way home, which is canny. There's that Withernsea lighthouse I was on about the other day, by the way. It's got a museum of some actress from the 50s and 60s who came from Withernsea. So that's what the museum's about. I thought it was like a lighthouse museum, but... Right, in the distance you can see the Humber Bridge, which will be going under very shortly. There you go, there it is in all its glory. So, if you look at the bottom of your screens in a few seconds, you'll see the height and the length of it, and whether or not it's the longest bridge or the tallest bridge in England. Obviously, as it stands, I don't know the answers to that one, but by the time I've uploaded the video, I'll have googled it. So the information's there for you to see. That's it. There we are. That's the last bit of scenery for you. So, thanks for watching. If you've made it all the way through to the end, had a nice time. As always, if you like me content, if you like me videos, make sure you subscribe and share the videos. And until next time, drive safely, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.